The process of raising pigs. Vocabulary. Sow, female pig after it's had a litter of piglets. Gilt, female pig before having a litter of piglets. Boar, an uncastrated male pig. Barrow, castrated male pig. Piglet, a baby pig. Weanlings, aged pigs after being weaned off the sow, typically lasting from 7 to 8 weeks. Litter, a group of piglets born to one sow at a time. Butcher, slaughter for food. Weaning, separate a young pig from its mother to transition it into eating primarily solid foods. Farrow, the birth of the piglets. Introduction. Raising pigs has always been something familiar to me. I've grown up on a farm that has always had pigs as a main portion of it. There are a few years where we decided to take a break from pigs, yet that was only because of a tragedy that had taken a toll on our farm. On February 8th, 2020, our pig barn burnt down, killing about 43 pigs that were meant to be sold during the next week. My mom was extremely distraught and decided she wasn't ready to take on finding new pigs just yet. After a few years, she decided she really missed the pigs, and since they were a main part of our diet, she decided to get a few new ones just to butcher for our family. She started to grow her herd more and more. Now, we have 35 pigs and around 100 weanlings and piglets, and continue to successfully grow, butcher, eat, and sell them, strongly supporting our family and farm. History. In Anatolia and East Asia, pigs were domesticated from wild boars. The first pigs to be brought to Canada were in 1598 by a French nobleman, the Marquis de la Roche de Maguse. Pigs were previously used as garbage collectors, since they eat almost anything. They used pig dung, urine, and fat as treatment for certain ailments and skin conditions. Yet their main use was, of course, as a food source, as well as using their hides for clothing and other materials. In the 18th century, selective breeding became more common. Farmers were able to breed their pigs to a specific size, color, and quality of meat. In the 1940s, there was the industrialization of raising pigs, where more and more farms began using growth hormones and better antibiotics, increasing their yields and improving the overall production. In Canada today, we raise nearly 21 million pigs on around 7,000 pig farms, just for commercial pork production. The process of raising pigs on my farm. Number 1. Piglets are born after the 115-day gestational period. The litter number varies from 10 to 13, in unusual cases up to 20 piglets. They are mammals, so they drink from their mother during the first 3 to 5 weeks, and after this time, they are normally weaned off the sow. We wean our piglets off at around 8 to 9 weeks old, since this is more around the natural weaning stage. 2. Some castrate males at the earliest and most common 14 days old. However, this is sometimes more difficult since you can't always find both of their testes. Therefore, on our farm, we castrate them at around 8 to 9 weeks old, since it's easier to be sure we have fully castrated them and reduces the risk of stress later on. Number 3. Gilts reach full maturity at around 7 months old and can be bred at this time. Number 4. We butcher at around 4 to 5 months old and around 80 to 90 pounds for a rotisserie hog. Butcher once around 280 pounds, often around 9 to 10 months old, for a finished hog. The sows tend to reach around 500 pounds before we butcher them, since we farrow them out twice before we butcher them. We also wait a full gestational period for the sows, with them separated from any boars to ensure they aren't bred before butcher. Our record weight for a sow to butcher was 822 pounds, and she was 7 feet long from her nose to the base of her tail. The butcher charged us beef prices due to her size. Weanlings are on self-feed from 4 weeks until 12 weeks, which at this point they are sold as weanlings. Our weanlings are sold from 9 weeks to 12 weeks old. We feed our 150 to 300 pound pigs 2 gallons of chop per day and feed our 400 to 600 pound pigs 4 gallons of chop per day, split into 2 feedings for each. They are pasture raised, kept in with electric exterior fences, and have full access to shelters at all times. They receive hay bales during the winter months along with chop and household food scraps. Other facts about pigs. Pigs sometimes blow bubbles in their water, possibly to cool themselves down since they don't really sweat. Pigs that don't have access to mud tend to dump their water dish to create their own mud. Pigs have many sensory receptors in their snouts, making them more sensitive to touch. Pigs are supposedly smarter than dogs and some primates. Pigs eat grass, weeds, pasture, crop residues, and grains, pulps, meals, and other food wastes. Lastly, this is a video of the pigs on our farm.